What's up guys, it's AJ from A79 Prospecting. We're gonna have a good day today. I feel it. We had a great trip last week. We found a beautiful white deer this morning. Those are good omens. I think we got a good day on tap. My buddy Graham's gonna be joining us here in about an hour or two. So until he gets here, we're gonna be doing some test panning around an area that have worked pretty heavily. After all those recent heavy rains and floods, it's definitely worth checking it out again. All right, so let me show you an area in this stream here, the small stream where there have been some big nuggets found. And I'm just gonna show you a couple different areas and just look at it. I want you to think, where would you dig? So you got some nice looking cobble, some white quartz up here a little higher up. Lower down here, you got some nasty looking clay. You got a little bit of water down here. This here is a little bit of an inside corner. Where would you dig? The area that I'm interested in is right here. It's the nastiest stuff you can imagine. You got some clay, and right on top of that, all the rocks are sitting. Nothing's gonna sink through that clay. So my experience in this area, the clay is filled with black sand, and if there's gold in this area right here, there should be a decent amount of gold. So step one, let's do a basic test pan and see how many specks we can find. I want to get some good pay dirt here. A lot of cobble here. Very much filled with clay. I've learned if you put this in your classifier and it looks really nasty, that's usually a good sign, at least in the area I prospect. All right, step two, you gotta classify all this goodness. So look at this. You can make a nice little ball here to show you guys how tough this clay is. Look at this. You can mold into a ball, but when I break it down, I feel rocks in there. So this is not a clay ball I'm gonna throw out. If there are rocks in there, there might be gold in there. All right, there you go. That's pretty good. There's a little clay left on those rocks, but we got most of it off. So that's not bad. We'll chuck it to the side there. And this is what we're left with. You take the top layer off, use the water like a broom, just sweeping that top layer off. All right, now look at that. That is all black sand there. That is a good sign. The gold is gonna be sitting right on the bottom. We have a couple of what I call 3D specks in there where you can see the structure of it. That is a damn good test pan right there. So now we wanna do a bigger test of the area. We're gonna use the Gold Hog flow pan to process the material a little faster. But there's a catch here, right? I can't just put that clay in the flow pan. It's just gonna clog up the Gold Hog matting. So we're gonna have to do a little old school stuff to set ourselves up for success. We're gonna put our 1/2-inch classifier in a 5-gallon bucket, and we're gonna classify and rinse all the clay off, and then run that classified material through the flow pan. And I think that should work pretty good. So I've got the classifier on top of a 5-gallon bucket. We'll go ahead, fill it with a little water. We'll then put some clay, rich pay dirt, into it here. Like that. Oh man, this is nasty. The pay dirt down in the classifier here. You don't have to bend over too much so your back isn't too sore. There you go, it's all cleaned out. So you just keep doing that over and over until that 5-gallon bucket's full, then we'll run it through the flow pan and see what we can find. Let me show you what we found. Some nice chunky gold. On a normal day, we'd stay here and work it all day, but we got something more fun planned, so let's start walking downstream. we've been walking downstream for a little bit looking for interesting areas that may have been scoured out with the recent floods. And this area caught my eye right here. So, you know, this is a type of clay that we have in Virginia. It's more of a kind of reddish brown color, and it's harder than the gray stuff. So you typically don't find gold here, but it kind of acts as a slide where if you see this area, the place to check isn't there, but where it kind of slides and bottoms out down here. So we've taken a test pan worth of material and let's see what we can find. Well, here's the pan we got from that spot. One respectable key piece, a couple of smaller specks off to the right there. Not too bad, but we're after more. After a little lunch break, we're kind of replaying the afternoon. We're finding, you know, decent specks in our pans, but nothing too good. Nothing as good as I found when I started off the day. So we're gonna go back upstream to the area where I started off and work that for the afternoon and see what else we can find. Let's check on my buddy Graham and see how he's doing. Working his little mud hole here.
Well, I don't see none on the edges, but you never know. Come on. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my word.
Look at that right there.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
Wow, that's cool. We never would have guessed that would.
That's awesome. That is cool.
Look at it, sticks to it. That's cool. And it got a few finds. Look at the finds. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to see on the GoPro, but lots of finds there. Nice little chunk there. I'll take a picture with my phone and I'll show it, put it up on the screen right now, but wow. Yeah. Nice, Graham.
Thanks.
Keep up the good work. It's a good area. Did another test pan and found some good gold, but I'm going to save that for the end. So let's run this and see what we can find. So we've got roughly, it's probably about a half bucket classified down to a ½ inch. And we're going to run that through our flow pan here and see what we can find. So I'm going to probably just put in, you know, about 2 scoops or so of this mucky goodness. That's it. All right, that's it. So we got a bucket down to this. Let's go ahead and pan it out and see what we found. That was a really nice bucket of pay dirt there. If you look at that really big piece in the center, Graham and I looked at that for a while. I didn't think it was gold at first, but looking at it in the sunshine, trying to scratch it with rocks, it's gold. It's not another piece of metal, so that might be, you know, 1 or 2/10 of a gram right there. Just to the left of that is a nice little picker as well, nice specimen piece. Really, really nice pan. Thanks for joining me on another awesome prospecting adventure. Make sure you leave a comment, smash that thumbs up button, and if you're not part of our Patreon family, definitely check it out. We're having a surprise Gold Nugget giveaway at the end of this month. Stay tuned. I will see you next time. You have any way to turn lead into gold? I mean, that is unreal, the amount of lead.